Rheumatic fever is a horrendous condition caused by an untreated streptococcal infection entering the bloodstream, forcing antibodies to begin attacking and destroying the body. This leads to agonizing joint pain, muscle atrophy, and heart failure. Streptococcal infection, also known as strep throat, is incredibly common all over the world and is usually harmless, so it is only in poor and developing countries that streptococcal develops into rheumatic fever, except for one significant outlier. New Zealand has one of the highest number of cases of rheumatic fever in the developed world. We believe the main causes of this issue are a lack of education, poverty and overcrowding, and a lack of awareness. These in turn cause New Zealand to have a way above average number of cases, a lack of government support, and families neglecting to give their children care when needed. This affects Kiwi health, continues the cycle of poverty, and creates a burden on the health system.
Rheumatic fever cases in New Zealand are weighted massively towards large, low-income families with Māori and Pacifica children between the ages of 5 and 12, making up the vast majority of cases. Large and poverty-stricken families are less likely to have the time or the means to take their child to the doctor, especially for something as seemingly unimportant as a sore thumb. Once a child develops rheumatic fever, its effects can last throughout their lives. A person may have to undergo 10 years of monthly penicillin injections to ensure the infection does not return. If a child from a low-income family develops rheumatic fever, they're far more likely to be an expensive burden on their parents. And so, rheumatic fever is holding New Zealand back for a more equitable future.
This issue aligns itself with the Good Health UN Sustainable Goal. Although poverty and inequality are largely to blame for the prevalence of this illness in New Zealand, it is still at its core a health issue. If the burden of this health issue was lifted from poverty-stricken families, it will be a massive step towards helping these people reach financial security and breaking the cycle of poverty in New Zealand.
The current solution to rheumatic fever in New Zealand involves going to a general practitioner for the usual general testing methods. This is outdated, making it slow and therefore dangerous to those affected and potentially resulting in the infection or disease worsening further. Our solution, on the other hand, is more up to date and utilises technology to speed up the process, minimising the development of the infection or disease. A device similar to a breathalyzer will take streptococcal bacteria levels in Kiwi kids' breath to determine whether they are at risk of the bacteria developing into rheumatic fever. The productivity improvement category of value will be satisfied by our solution to rheumatic fever by discovering more potential cases of the disease. Meanwhile, our key performance indicator, or KPI, will be the percentage of rheumatic fever cases successfully treated. The results analysed in our KPI research will determine the success of our solution.